Chat, YouTube, it's Deck Tech time. This time for a little bit of blue-white sewers. A Sewer-veillance Cam Emry list that is also playing Orim's Chant and Isochron Scepter, as well as Sevinne's Reclamation to return Emry, and 3 copies of Portable Hole for some early removal. Aside from that, we got 4 Baubles, 3 Ambers, 4 Opals, as 0-drop artifacts that help us accelerate a little bit. Portable Hole for removal, Chant to stop your opponent from playing the game or interacting on your turn as well. Then we got the 3 cams, 4 Tamiyo, of course. Then we got 1 Skateboard, 1 Soul Guide Lantern, just additional Urza Saga targets, 3 Grinding Stations, the 4 Emrys, 2 Metallic Rebukes, and then 2 Tefs, which is also pretty nice for this list. Prevents your opponent from playing the game. Mana base wise, we got a bunch of fetches, 3 Hallowed Fountains, 1 Island, 1 Plains, a couple Seachrome Coast, Urza Saga, Meticulous Archive, Otawara, etc. Sideboard, 2 Path Exiles for more early removal, same with the Pending, 3 copies of Consign for Eldrazi, one Metallic Rebuke, 2 Mystical Dispute. Metallic Rebuke, pretty good against other combo decks. Mystical Dispute, pretty good against Blue-Black Frog, or anything that's playing Riddler. Force of Negation for the combo decks, Harbinger for the greedy mana bases, and then Needle and Shadow Spirits, additional Urza Saga targets. Let's try it. This is what blue-white control looks like in Modern nowadays. You might not like it. This is what it takes to be a control deck. I've been thinking about it. I think I'm mulliganing this too. Not happy with this opening hand. The opening hand is quite poor. Do you enjoy suffering? I enjoy the suffering if other people enjoy the suffering. The people streamer. I probably should have cracked this on their upkeep and then try to flip Tamiyo maybe. Now that I see they're on prowess, this Tamiyo's probably not surviving. Even if I flip it. Goodbye, Tamiyo. Do you think they plot Slick Shot? They're not going to go for the Slick Shot. Maybe they don't have a land. Sanity for money. It's a simple exchange, really. I'm going to make it a sub goal for sure. I don't think I want this. Urza Saga. I think Urza Saga is my best draw here. Chant is definitely not my best draw. Doomwake. Think of the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. I'm dying to browse. If I could chant the Slick Shot. Maybe I could wait for the Slick Shot to go on the stack and then chant. I could portable hold the Slick Shot and not have to deal with it. Hope you had a good stream. What'd you do? What'd you play? Was it standard? Oh, I should have kicked this chant. Damn. I'm kind of stupid. -1 HP. And I'll survive. I hope I die from Xaxes. Portable Hole, Mox Opal, Teferi. And we just plus Teferi. Teferi might just insta-die though. -1 HP. No, it's fine. It's fine. Unless I die from exactly lethal. If I die from Xaxes, then it's not fine. And we know where we went wrong this game. It was not kicking that chant. So they have like a Swift Spear plus a Lightning Bolt that could take out the Teferi. Another one. Okay. Not super fond of that. I have a feeling my Teferi's gonna die. Maybe I should just down take the bounce Mox Opal back to my hand. But it is saving me 5 life here, which I guess is nice. But I have no prospect of winning the game at this very moment. I need more than 1 card off the top to win this game. That's not it. I think I should have minus this Tef, in hindsight. It was so easy for them to kill. Alright, let's get out of here. Prismatic Ending, Path to Exile, Shadow Spear, Chant, and Scepter are all pretty poor, I think. Which is not a great argument to be playing blue-white right now. I think Sevinne's is slow too. Maybe the one Sevinne's is still good. Let's do that. I think Force is kind of narrow for Corey. It's like Corey and EI, and those are the only 2 cards I really care about hitting. Probably a little bit too narrow. I think I want to cam something. To play a Swifty, I'm going to cam it. Is it preordained? Okay. 1 top, 1 bottom. I think I'm going to cam something regardless here. And by something, I mean nothing. Just so that way I can Soul Guide Lantern, eat the preordain, and then cast Emry. Watch my Emry die a horrible death. Horrible. I remember you, Emry. It's been real. Otawara is a nice draw. Means I can at least activate Urza Saga once. I think I cam this just to have a bigger construct out. Construct will be up to a 4/4. Assuming I get to get my Shadow Spear also. Hey, that enters untapped. It's kind of sweet. Do I grab the Shadow Spear? See if they bolt this first, I guess. Okay, I don't think we're grabbing the Shadow Spear anymore. Maybe just grabbing a Skateboard. If I draw Emry, I could probably win on the spot, but I still need a 0. I think with the grinding station, I could probably mill myself into a 0. No blocks. I'm supposed to path this, but I'm kind of saving my path for something a little bit better. Teferi's awkward here. Also lost 2 of my Emrys. I think I'm supposed to grinding station myself, sacrifice a cam, and tap the Swift Spear during combat, or at the beginning of combat. So I can maybe hit Sevinne's Reclamation. Mill myself, sack the cam, tap the Swift Spear. No, I milled an Emry. No. I have like no better sideboard options really. I'm curious to see if they have a spell pierce. Okay, they don't have a spell pierce. That's good. If they did have a spell pierce, I probably wanted to cam again. Mine Tef. I don't think we're winning this. Drawing a land would be a nice start, I guess, because then I could sack these cams, tap this, and draw two. But man, it's been pretty rough. No, we haven't played Jeskai yet. Yep. So far, this build of Sewer doesn't feel very good. I feel like the white cards haven't really added anything. Not in this matchup, anyways. Even Portable Hole should be good, but it doesn't even feel great. They just have way too many threats. See if I'm dead here. I don't think it's worth sacrificing this other Sewer to tap one of these. Also, bidding on my Emrys kind of sucked. Keeping Emry alive in this matchup in general seems pretty much impossible. Bolt. Alright. GG's. Tan is Urza Saga and nothing else. I think I'm going to mulligan it. Urza Saga's good, but then the hand just not doing anything else after that seems a little... Eh. I can keep this and put back the Chant. He remembers the Chant hater. It's probably it. I think I'm just a Chant hater. Oftentimes, Chant feels like discard a card, do nothing. Sometimes the card's crazy, but sometimes it's just so meh. So meh to bad. Discard a card, slightly inconvenience your opponent. Portable is really poor in the blink matchup. They just get to flash in the Felly and I get to have Portable rotting in my hand. They passed back, which I feel like was probably a mistake on their part. I don't think they meant to do that. Unless they did just keep a one-lander, but it seems unlikely. I think I just pass. Because if I go Scepter Chant and they Felia, then I just get to lose my Scepter and get nothing out of it. Warps a Riddler. I wonder if I'm going to Solitude this. Nope. Do they have anything to deal with Scepter Chant? I think it's just one copy of March. So we could try it. Okie dokie. Can ye beat this Scepter Chant? Okay, well, that doesn't matter. So I'm going to be kicking this every single turn. Once I find Teferi, then it's game over. I do have to find the Teferi first. I think what I should have done was probably gotten a Bauble instead of a Mox Amber, so I can dig for Teferi a little bit more. Cam. Yeah, I should have gotten a Bauble so I could dig for Teferi more. Maybe Urza Saga will take over the game. Do get to make a construct plus activate. They must have an out to this in their deck. It's probably one copy of March. That's something I could think of. I guess Tamiyo's free. What if they Solitude in response? Take out Tamiyo. Looks like no. Love Scepter Chant, but I hate drawing Chant on its own. Drawing Chant on its own feels so awkward. They discarded a Flage. Play 4 Scepters. Now we're talking. Now we're putting our thinking cap on. Would not be surprised if they had Solitude Ephemerate. It's pretty likely. Locks with the dog. Scepter's ass. I don't know about that. Did just like kind of single-handedly win me that game. I think I want 2 consigns, maybe not all 3 consigns, but Portable Hold needs to go. It is my turn 1 answer to Ragavan. However, I think the fact that they can blink it makes it bad. Also, Felia has Flash. I'm never really going to have an opportunity to catch the Felia. Maybe I don't want Metallic Rebuke. But I'm cool with Mystical Dispute. Yeah, let's take out Metallic Rebuke. I think I want to leave in the Scepter Chant stuff. It's probably going to be worse post board, but I think it'll still be fine. I'm going to keep this hand also. More Tam-Tams. Tam-Tam to go with our Cam-Cam. It's fine to have an irrational hatred of a card. I get that. I have many cards that I irrationally hate as well. Like Violent Outburst. They want to flash in the Cam. Just so that I have another artifact to cast as Emry. I'm going to attack with Tamiyo, make a clue, and then jam Emry. Hold up consign. It hit the grinding station, which is kind of nice. Ragavan. Maybe they go for Flage on the Emry, and then we get to consign it. Emry, no. Now let's try to flip this Tamiyo. Flip that Tamiyo. Are they gonna consign my Tamiyo? I think we pass. Not sure I need to do anything here. Could use Tamiyo to pick up Mystical Dispute. Let's crack this Bauble. Target myself. It's a Mox Opal. I think I'm good on Mox Opal. Let's pick up Mystical Dispute. Don't play another Tamiyo and say go. Although I don't know if I want to expose this other Tamiyo. But I did it, so here she is. The dog. Okay, now we just tap the dog. Will you pet the dog? Speaking of petting the dog, in my Baldur's Gate campaign, I finally got the owlbear to return to camp with me. So now I got 2 dogs. I got Scratch and the owlbear. Named him Albert. Albert the owlbear. Did they picture the dog? Sure. I'll pose next to it. Hopefully got that. That's a powerful name, that's what I'm saying. Albert the owlbear. Few have lived up to his might. What if they have Wrath Disguise here? They got a Riddler. It's got a 5-0 in a league. But it looked pretty interesting, so I want to try it. I counter Riddler in case they decide to blink Tamiyo, attack Tamiyo, and then have Ephemerate for the Riddler. It's like worst case scenario. But I think we're in such a fine spot that we could play around worst case scenario. Also, I could blink this Tamiyo and then have it return, and then I have the Legend Rule. What'll it be, opponent? It's a Ragster. I see. Maybe it's Chant, draw a card. Alright, Chant there was actually just like Time Walk. That was a pretty nice Chant. I'm gonna sacrifice this Tamiyo to pick up Mystical Dispute. And then just pass. I don't think flipping this Tamiyo is very good. Not yet, anyways. Soon it'll be good. But getting rid of the flip Tamiyo means that I don't have to worry about Felia blinking and Legend Ruling. I have to trade it for like an actual card here. I could also trade it for an Orim's Chant and start drawing more cards. Sacred Foundry Shock. Mayhaps. Shocks. Just Hasty Flays plus Consign. Targeting Tamiyo, which makes sense. I think I just consign. Beginning of combat. Cam, tap the Felia, draw 2. Ooh, Teferi. Teferino's pretty strong here. Unsummon the dog. Alright, now we got to attack with Tamiyo, crack a clue, flip it, upkeep Orim's Chant, and then we probably just snowball from there. Too much advantage. Blink has a really, really hard time dealing with the fairy. 10 seems great. What if I don't Tamiyo yet? I'm supposed to wait a turn and I can go Tamiyo, Opal, Skateboard, and equip it. Emry also spotted. Let's Skateboard on this polluted delta and see what they do. Let's do a sick flip on this polluted delta. Should I hasty Tamiyo or should I hasty Emry? I guess play Tamiyo and Emry. I guess I start on Emry. Looks like we're playing against Living In. Chant should be really good against Living In. If they blow up my Urza Saga here, they have another Wistfulness, or they could dot seize me if they have Deceit. Oh, I guess they can't blow up my Saga, they don't have green. Overlord, Alabaelmerk. Subtlety, Deceit, Formidable Speaker, and takes the Subtlety. I do live in California. I have barbers in California. I've never seen one. I don't think they exist. Go to cast the Cascade spell. We can chant. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to win from here. Which I don't think will be too hard. Depends on if they have Force of Negation or not. We drew a Flooded Strand, so we could make a construct, equip the new skateboard to it. Send in, if I want to activate Emry. I think that sounds right. I do have to get a Mox Opal. Equip over there. 8. Emry's +2. I think I might be 1 point short. Okay, well, I'm a little bit short. Force Negation. Kind of a pain here. Yeah, 1 skateboard L. Second skateboard wins this for sure. I don't even think my hair is like that long. It's definitely long, but it's not like that long. Don't know the Cascade spell, we're in trouble. Bounce a construct token. It looks like we're gonna win this game. You don't see how they get out of this. Emry's gonna do a kickflip on him. Alright. This matchup seems great. Consign Memory in Metallic Rebuke, Mystical Dispute, Force of Negation, Sign Me Up, Portable Hole out. Probably cut a Mox Amber. I don't think I need Scepter. Chant should just be good on its own. Grinding Station for filling my graveyard is not too bad. I'm probably gonna go down one grinding station. Maybe down a Cam. You never know, chat. You never know. I think this is a Snap Mole. Okay, a little sketchy. But fine. See if I can deal with turn 1 Tamiyo. Speaker. Could have also kept that Bauble around, but I think finding a land is more important than being able to Emry next turn. Although, Metallic Rebuke is not bad. Land. Okay. It's kind of like a land. In a weird, twisted sense. Mox Opal go. I would like to use Metallic Rebuke next turn. Oh, they don't have a land. They're stuck on lands. And their mana's bad, so they can't evoke any of their elementals. Rough. I mean, I get it though, I'm stuck on lands too. Relatable. Emry. There's a grinding station and we have the Cam also. So we have like the full setup here. Gotta pick our spot carefully. Okay. I think I flash in this Cam and sack this Bauble. Although they have endurance. Maybe I don't because of endurance. I think I can play around endurance a little bit here. Is it clicking time? Let's think if it's clicking time. So I target grinding station. They endurance me. If I Metallic Rebuke that, let's say I cast the grinding station and they force it, and then my shields are down. I think I'd rather wait one more turn so that I can start the turn with Chant. I'm gonna attack with Tamiyo, and I'm just gonna cast the Bauble. Maybe I'll flip Tamiyo. Another Emry. I don't think I need another Emry. Flipping Tamiyo seems strong here, though. So I can buy back Consign a Memory. Sure. Would you like a Shardless Agent? They return Shardless Agent. I think we start the turn by Tamiyo minus on Consign to Memory. Okay, let me return the Consign to Memory. So maybe I could Chant. Alright, let me Chant. Yeah, Mox Amber is dummy expensive. Milieu, sack Mox Opal. Commander players. Untap. Why did they always yield? Yeah, whatever. Probably doesn't make a difference. Always, yeah, save targets, always yield. Always yield. Untap. Sack my Mox Opal. Cam. Cam. Mox Opal. So you know what's interesting here? They can endurance themselves. You... I have consigned for your endurance at the end, so up to you. But I was asking if they should concede him. Oops. Oh well. It's fine. Didn't mean to let that go through, but it's fine. It's gonna work out the same way. So we're gonna end this turn with a consign memory for this endurance. So everything should be okay. We just gotta remember to leave up Mox Opal. If we can do that, then we're okay. Double endurance might be an issue. But yeah, I guess double endurance would be an issue. Not sure they had double endurance though. I don't even know if they had green for single endurance. I think this hand's okay. Ish. I wish I could turn one Emry, but something about begging and choosing. Makes for our good versus energy. Just the fact that it's an X4 or greater most of the time. And it's evasive and it draws cards. The evasion's pretty big too. Like it's, for the most part, it's flage proof and discharge proof, kinda. Sometimes you can like bait your opponent into discarding two to a flage and then like, you know, doing something else to kill the frog, but most of the time it's pretty good. Flooded Strand. Flooded Strand can be like 5 different decks. See if I want to march my Saga. I think the fact that Emry's back in the meta kind of invalidates Spell Snare a lot. The new DC superhero, Demir Flash. Imagine if my opponent was holding up Spell Snare. I'm just like tap 2 cast an Emry. They're so sad. Mate! Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. What'd you play? What'd you do? How was today? Tell me all about it. Evil Yogg with Kozilek's command. That's diabolical. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, I guess. So we can actually make a if this resolves, we can make a construct and Metallic Rebuke. Dog. I think dog's fine. Whatever comes after dog, maybe not. My worry about countering the dogs that they just untap and wrath me. Me take for the prop of 13 months. Appreciate ya. I just don't want to get wrath. I don't really want to get flaged either. I'm gonna lose my Emry. Do I want to sacrifice a construct for Emry? I think so. Emry seems more valuable here, especially since we can get back Portable Hole. Or just win the game, maybe, depending on if we hit Cam. Might also have Solitude. Florent, think of the 20 months. Appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you. Hello. Greetings. Guten Tag. There goes my construct, which is fine. I think we're gonna grab our Soul Guide Lantern and Exile Flage. Oh, we hit the Cam. Alright, well, does that change things? I think that does change things, because now we can just win the game. If this Teferi sticks anyways. Let's get a Mox Amber. And let's cast the Teferi. Okay, Teferi resolved. Pretty good. So if we minus and pick up this Mox Amber, then we can cast Grinding Station. Target you. Cast the Mox Amber. Float blue. Target you. Cast a Cam. Untap. Yup. Mox Amber. Grind. Untap. Target. Mox Amber. Float. I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible. I'm gonna try our best. Alright. Jessica Blink. Want the Mystical Disputes. I don't think I want the Metallic Rebukes, though. Pretty sure I boarded last time was I took the Metallic Rebukes out, and then I brought in the Path to Exiles and the Consign of Memories. Shadow Spear, Pithing Needle seem a little unnecessary. I think the Portable Holes are bad, too. What else did I take out? I think it was like a Mox Amber and the Grinding Station. That looks right. I could also take out a Cam, but Cam's kind of good. Cam is just kind of reasonable. Does Rashama can stay banned? Nah, I mean, it could, but it could also just get unbanned, and then everybody would have a great time. I'm telling you though, chat, if Deathbright Shaman gets unbanned, we're doing like a 48-hour Deathbright Shaman stream. It's on Monday. I think Deathbright Shaman is worse than both. Honestly, it might be worse than Ragavan too. I think it might be worse than Ragavan, Guided Souls, and Ocelot Pride in terms of one drop power. Yeah, it's like the fourth best one drop. That's how I think. That's what I think as well. I think it's worse than most of the other one drops in the format. Tamiyo might be stronger too. Maybe it's the fifth best one drop. Dispatch might be better. But I think the idea is like sometimes you're just not gonna have you're just not gonna have Metalcraft online. You need to like path in the early turns. I think this hand's a ball. I should have kept Sevinne's over Orim's Chant. But top deck Scepter would be nice. Or find Scepter off of Emry maybe. I think Deathrise Shaman's better than Tamiyo. I think it's contextual. And matchup dependent. Like I couldn't dispatch this Ragavan right now. But I can path to exile this Ragavan. Steve wishes he were European for the amount of walking he does. Dispatch these. Did you say dispatch Steve? Well, don't mind if I do. Now that I have to remod him, it's a lot of effort. I guess I can play Emry and Tamiyo this turn. Monday. This Monday. Not Mystical Dispute. Alright, now I don't want them to have Solitude Ephemerate. If they have Solitude Ephemerate, I'm gonna get boo food. They probably have a Flage. Mystical Dispute and a Flage. I think this blue-white build works a lot less well whenever you don't draw Urza Saga, but works a lot better when you do draw Urza Saga. No, they surgical Urza Saga. They know. Monday. This Monday is a new scheduled BNR. Monday. So rude. Riddler's kind of a problem. I wonder if they have instant speed removal. Here's if they flash in here. No. That's really bad for me. Okay. These grinding station plus Emry plus a 0 drop plus a camera. You can loop camera with Emry forever. I think I do this so they don't cast Riddler. No, they have Solitude. Stop it. This Mox Amber. You tap the Mox Amber, you grind away the Mox Amber. You cast the cam, you untap your Emry, you grind away the cam, or you tap Emry, target the Mox Amber, cast the Mox Amber, grind away the camera, recast the camera, and then you just mill your opponent out. I'm gonna sack the cam, tap the Ragavan, draw 2. Teferi not so bad. Not being able to draw to Urza Saga anymore hurts a lot. Like, I don't think I can win the game without Urza Saga in my deck. I have too much spot removal. No, you have Mystical Dispute? No. No, 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 no. Cringe. Alright, well, we'll try again. Maybe the Chants are bad in this matchup. Seems kind of fine, though. I don't know. I could also take out, like, all the Chants and the Scepter and bring in, like, Portable Hold, Metallic Rebuke. Might be better. Or Pending's probably better than Portable Hold. Portable Hold gets caught by Consign also. Not in this matchup, you don't. What about the Landhoser? The Landhoser. I don't think you have enough white cards in the deck for March to be good. Harbinger? Oh no, Harbinger's definitely not good in this matchup. Not only do they have Solitude, but also they only really need like basic mountain to kill it. Bye bye, Tamiyo. What? Tamiyo survives? This is unheard of. Their deck doesn't play Vexing Bauble. Their deck gets hosed by Vexing Bauble. Low key. Bye, Tamiyo. It looks like I'm getting hit by Ragavan. Have mercy on my soul, Ragavan. Alright, show me Wrath Disguise. Rat time. Shocks in a Hallowed Fountain. There's a high noon. I think I'm okay with that. I think the only way I win this game is through Urza Saga. I think not being able to deal with a turn 1 Ragavan is a much more feels bad than not being able to deal with a turn 1 Deathrite Shaman. Like, I think you actually just lose to turn 1 unanswered Ragavan compared to turn 1 Deathrite Shaman unanswered. Did you have attack before playing the Mox? Yes, to Solitude before the clue token gets made, or you get to rebuke it. I mean, nothing changes, right? You Solitude at the beginning of combat, and then I don't get the rebuke, and then same thing happens. Is there no way they change anything this close to RCQ season? I mean, they were the one that scheduled the ban list to be RCQ season. So, I want to consign this Riddler trigger. Probably not. I don't think I really care about it. Another Mox Opal. I think I send with one and not both. I don't think sending with both is correct. No reason to give him Ragavan mana. Even if it takes me an extra turn to kill him, it's probably fine. Sending both here is probably okay, though. Cam to tap. I think I'm supposed to consign. I haven't cast a spell yet. I can still rip Solitude. Not sure if this is correct. They haven't cast a spell. Okie dokie. Your turn. This High Noon is kind of killing them right now. Yeah, it seems like, I don't know. Urza Saga's probably going to win this game also. They're just passing. Maybe they're going to crack High Noon on one of these and then Solitude the other. Might be their plan. Yeah, but all the... here's the thing is like, all the removal that deals with turn 1 Ragavan, except for Lavadar, is also going to deal with turn 1 Deathbred Shaman. So it's like, how different are they really? Still leaves them dead, yeah. I guess they're gonna, yeah, they're also gonna High Noon. So if I Metallic Rebuke this, then they can't High Noon me. Yeah, so pretty much they have to make a decision here between cracking the High Noon and having their Solitude resolve. If they don't crack the High Noon, they can't cast another spell, and if they don't let the Solitude resolve, then that's that. Yeah. Alright, chat, prediction time. That's a pretty 3-2 worthy hand. This hand's great, though. I think I am supposed to put back a Bauble here. Oh, I'm playing as Neoform? I think the Amber's good. I need the Amber for the combo. And that's probably why the Amber's good. You can flip Tamiyo without double Bauble. Just, Bauble once and then attack and crack the clue. I don't know if this is Neoform or not. Pretty good chance that it is Neoform. There's also a decent chance we can win on turn 2 if it's Neoform. Ah, it's this deck. This abomination. Oculus. Let's get on portable. I think I can probably win the game here. Depends if they have Force of Negation or not. There's no ban listed dead format, sadly. Let's mill 3 more cards with Tamiyo. There's the cam. Select the cam. Endurance. Range. Well, was not expecting endurance. And I milled them also, so they're closer to actually just casting the Oculus. Well, I guess I milled the Oculus. I think I'm just supposed to mill myself. Another endurance? Oh, okay. I don't know how many endurances this deck plays. Can't imagine it's too many. Interesting. Block. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I think they only play one endurance also. Oh, been the Scepter. Let's say maybe draw a Chant if we're lucky. No, rip Tamiyo. I can't find a cam. I cannot seem to find a cam. Cam would be real nice. I think Tamiyo dying's fine. This is less fun. I guess all that really matters is if they have counter spells or not. It's really the only thing that matters here. Obviously, they're going to put me on a very fast clock. Whatever kind of counter spells they have is going to make the difference between winning and losing this game. I think I'm kind of guaranteed to hit Cam this next turn. I'm not going to say guaranteed, but pretty likely to hit Cam. Guaranteed is a strong word. There's a Cam. Okay. Mox Amber. What are we doing? Whatever we're doing, stop. All right, looks like we got there. Brain freeze, modern when. Might as well be brain freeze. Brain freeze at home. All right. Yay. I don't think Scepter's very good. I feel like Scepter's not the move. Mystical Dispute's probably fine. I think I want Pending for the birthing ritual as well. Although Portable Hole also hits it. I don't think I want too many of those effects. Do think I want this other Metallic Rebuke. The grinding cards seem fine. Maybe I just want like one pending. I play no pending and take this Force of Negation. I don't love Force of Negation here. It's probably the worst card in my sideboard. I could still see bringing in. Turn one Tamiyo, can't lose. Oh wow, they're mulliganing to 5. What's your deck has felt the best so far? Unironically, Kethis. Culling Ritual. You were close. Fade from History. Now it's Culling Ritual. Kethis has definitely felt the strongest though. Flip my Tamiyo. Kind of surprised they didn't dismember sooner. I thought they would have done that at the beginning of combat, but I guess not. I got a portable hole Fibblethip. Probably not. Yeah, Kethis is 2 combos. And also just makes your combo like a little bit more resilient. I make this like kind of a good culling ritual for them. But it might be worth it to make it a good culling ritual. Alright, fine. Applan, the can't even culling ritual. I could also let them have this. Nah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to let them have this. Reveals Collector Oof. That seems pretty good. That might have been my best draw. Collector Goopin. So I'm gonna counter this Culling Ritual for sure. Try to flip my Tamiyo. Alright, we'll counter that for sure instead. I think I'm still gonna flip my Tamiyo. Wish I could portable hold my own Tamiyo. Non-land permanent. Good to know. Oh. Wow. Man, are we lucky or what? I feel like we're illegally lucky. Yep. Wait, it attacked me? You allowed to do that? Not sure they're allowed to do that. I had to counter my cam. Force of Negation my cam. Alright. I will make a super giant massive construct. It's cool. I guess they were hoping that we didn't see the line of activate Urza Saga. Which, you know, I respect it. Congrats, believers. Well, this deck was cool. We lost to Prowess. I haven't been able to beat Prowess with like any deck recently. I don't know if that's a testament to Prowess being good or decks just not being tuned to beat Prowess. But man, Prowess has been tough for me with most decks. It's been tough with...
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!